I got a knock on the door Saturday the 26th, and my landlady came and told me there had been an accident and Katie didn't make it, who was driving the car. I didn't really understand what that meant at that time. I was in shock, and I think I was in shock for months. Never cried. I just walked around in a daze, not really letting it register that she's not coming back. And everyone wanted to be my attorney. I picked Mr. Schanker. I needed to find out what all these attorneys' background was before I made a choice. Mr. Schanker checked on me every day until I hired him. And the day I hired him was because he said, when I asked, I said, how do I know you would be the best trial attorney for me if we have to go to trial? He said, well, I have been president of trial attorneys for several years here in Denver. I said, you're hired. It's that simple. And never worried anymore about it. Your only child get killed by a drunk driver, and you just have so many questions. Like myself, Mr. Schanker has an only child, whose actually birthday is my birthday. We have the same birthday. So just the manner, just the attitude about this passion they have came through when I met him in person. And I knew I had nothing else to worry about. And for that alone, I'm grateful. They're personable. They get in your space. They know how you feel. And that's what I needed, somebody to know how I felt. I just don't know what I would do had I not had Mr. Schanker in this part of my life, because it doesn't come with a guidebook. Death just happens, and you don't know what days you're gonna grieve, what days you're gonna scream, what days you're gonna holler. Mr. Schanker put up with all of that with me. Screaming, hollering, walking, crying, he walked with me. And that's what got me through. Somebody knew how I felt. To this day, he's a showering tower. When I get in a deep depression, I can look up and say, this man helped me get this far. I'm gonna go just a little bit further. Bachus and Schanker came into a room with me one day, and however many lawyers it took for us to get what we got, we did it with Bachus and Schanker. When Mr. Schanker and I couldn't get through it, Mr. Bachus came in and helped us. So this is a team effort. Truly a classroom to learn from the best attorneys in the world. You think money can fix stuff? It can't. It really can't. But when you have an attorney that really have your back, and you know they do, it's life-changing. And I'm grateful.